Alright, welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels. Is it The Lost Levels or just Lost Levels? I can never remember. Is Mario's momentum working against me? I don't know what that symbol is supposed to be. Sometimes, like, you can kind of see some of the symbols throughout the game, because ultimately I believe they are just, like, sprites in the game. Like, I know that you can, I think a couple of them are, like, the shells. Ooh, hey, a secret tunnel. Unfortunately, I am not big enough to ride this ride. Or maybe I am. Okay, cool. You can always, No! My mushroom. Can I still get it? No. Why can't I go off the screen? That's silly. Game, you're silly. Okay, so this is the first level that introduces wind. A fun gimmick that, honestly, I didn't have too much trouble with, originally. Unfortunately, I didn't get a good jump going with it. Okay, why doesn't the shells take out the bullet bills? Legitimate question. In other games they do. I've noticed that, like, the shells really only take out a few different enemies. I don't think they take out the bullet bills, and I don't think they take out the... I don't know why. Seems like an arbitrary restriction. Justice for... Justice, for all. Yeah. Okay, so you can get half of a running jump. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but I guess it will have to be fine, because it's only a few coins, but still. Nice running jump, just keep jumping until you get hit by a bullet bill. Okay, I thought ducking would help, but that did not help. I never said that I was good at this game. I'm actually quite terrible at it. Gotta love when Mario doesn't get the momentum he needs. World 5 is the world that things tend to get a lot harder. I think it's kind of starts with World 4, personally, but... Annoyingly, you need to get a running jump onto the block, and then jump over to the other side. Unfortunately, it's Piranha Plant. Because you need to have just enough momentum to get over it. There is a vine up there, but I always have trouble trying to get that. And the level gave up. This is actually a pretty famous level, I guess, in terms of the game. Just had a giant wall. It's like, no. You do not get to continue playing this game, which honestly I'd be kind of fine with, but we need to get the Mario 3. I want to get the Mario 3. I promise Mario 3 will be a lot more fun. I mean, maybe you are having fun with this, or maybe you're just having fun watching me die in the game. Which, you know, fair. I mean, that is, like, one of the favorite pastimes, or one of the main reasons why people enjoy watching Let's Plays. Watch people die and then watch the fails, the epic fails. Unfortunately, I do believe there is a mushroom here, but it's a tainted one. Poisonous mushroom, but... I have died to that pit more times than I'd like to admit, to be honest. I think it's just because my momentum carries me right into it. I really, really want to get to the games. I'm so looking forward to doing some of the 3D games, specifically Galaxy. I'm really looking forward to Galaxy. Galaxy is probably one of my favorite Mario games. Like, Odyssey is great, don't get me wrong, but Galaxy, like, I don't know what it is about Galaxy that I just really like a lot. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the just... It's a bit more streamlined, yeah, than some of the other ones. This level sucks. This is probably the level that I died the most in. And watch, I will probably do it perfect now. Up to this point, it's not too bad. Like, this point in the level. It's this section, and you do need to go this way, I believe, I think, in order to get... I think the level just loops if you try going the other way. So, flying squids, great. Mario's momentum is probably the thing that screws me up the most in this game. Like that. And the fact that there's not really... Because, yeah, unfortunately we do get sent back to here. If we die more than, like, 5 times in this level, I will probably start save stating. Or rewinding, or whatever. Just to save time, because... Yeah, this was bad. I lost a lot of lives in this level. If you've played this game before, you probably have a level or two where you just lost so many lives. I'm pretty sure I jumped on you, but alright, game. Finding hidden 1-up mushrooms, not very likely in this game. That was Mario's momentum going faster than I expected it to. I wish there was an easier way to control Mario's momentum. Like, I know that you can hold, you can, you know, not hold down the run button all the time, but who does that? Who doesn't just always have the run button all the way down? All the time. Not me, that's for sure. I am playing this with the joystick, so hopefully it's not being too loud on my off-brand Nintendo Switch controller, or Pro controller. Unfortunately my old one died on me, so I had to go and buy a new one, and I'm too cheap to get, like, the wireless one. Like, the official one. Although, this did have, like, the Nintendo packaging, so I'm not sure if it was licensed by Nintendo. That's, like, the worst part about the stage, is the bullet bills, like, to show up everywhere. That and Mario's momentum always screwed with me with the timing. Again, practice helps me so much when doing these games. I mean, my original Crash Bandicoot run, like the one that I did by myself, for like a Let's Play, so awful. Like, I died so much in that game. but as soon as I, like, took practice round, it was so much better. I mean, this game is definitely not going to be to that level, because, obviously, it's a much harder, unforgiving game than even Crash 1, I would say. Jump up. Oh. And this level's going to be like that, I see. Alright. Question is, do we want to go for the mushroom? I kind of do, but also, yeah, that was just death. There was no way around that one. Ooh. I recognize that one, so I know we're not, like, in danger, but just yet. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna skip the mushroom. Take the top route, because, yeah, no. Especially with the hidden Podoboo in there. This is not good. I think this is going to be a save state moment. Just in case. Just in case. Ideally, no, we won't have to abuse the save states, but it's an insurance policy. Because if I die more than like 5 more times here, I'm probably gonna start using it. Come on. I know you can... I know you can jump. Oh. Gotta love hitting your head on the stone. Always fall for it. I'm sorry, I do not need to fall for it. You can tell my I'm getting more and more annoyed because my commentary is getting worse and worse. It's an unfortunate side effect of trying to focus on playing the game and still having good, interesting commentary. Take it slow. Rather do that than we are going to take the lower path here. For any particular reason, love when the fire bar doesn't show up right away. Just out of sight so that you think that it's safe. Then you realize that you fucked up. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I haven't been cursing more. Although we're still nowhere near the worst of it. The next world should be much more colorful. Come on, jump up. That way I know that you're there, and you don't decide to jump up while I'm trying to jump myself. Just to save ourselves a few lives, I did decide to go back to a reset point. Because, yeah, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright, it all worked out, everything's fine. Oh, come on! The fire bar score is clearly below the block at that point. Why'd I decide to do this game? I mean, I know why. I've already given my reasons as to why I wanted to do this game. Well, feel obligated to do this game. Mainly because I did say in the Mario 2 USA playthrough that I was planning on doing this probably next. Hopefully if you watched that series, hopefully you're returning. I know I tend to do less retro games later or earlier in the year. Tend to save them more around Halloween time. Okay. It was note to whoever's listening here. If you want to get a running jump, don't jump before you start to run. Otherwise, you're not going to get that running jump that you want. Come on, jump up. There you go. Silly fire bar or Podobo. Yeah, it's a Podobo. Let's let this one go. Don't accidentally touch it with your toe, because naturally, if you touch a little bit of flame with your toe, cause for automatic death. Naturally. Okay. Unfortunately, those platforms are solid on the bottom. You cannot... Unfortunately, you cannot jump through them, which screws with you. Because if you're just a little bit off, you accidentally jump into it. Yeah. There is... Unfortunately, I kind of screwed that up, but it's fine. We don't need more lives. I believe it is possible to get more lives from that fuzzy beetle over there. Screw you. This, unfortunately, is another case of you need to jump onto the thing without all of that momentum that I had. I believe it is possible to do with this fuzzy beetle right here. Unfortunately, you kind of have to have good timing with it. Screw you. I hate Hammer Brothers so much. I think they're worse in the first game, personally. I'm expecting this thing to... It's like, yeah, it's gonna do it. I'm trying to get enough momentum so I don't... Is there nothing in any of these? That seems silly. Okay. That's poisonous mushroom. there not a real one in any of these? Alright, have to deal with some wind. And the wind screwed my jump. Alright, did we at least get a checkpoint? A checkpoint? Yeah. Yeah, I can't speak. I know English, I swear. English was always my worst subject in high school, or in school specifically. Nice. I was always more of a history and math person, to be completely honest. And there we go. Crown wave fin? I don't know what it is. There it is. Excellent. Let's let this Piranha Plant go. I thought I wasn't going to have enough momentum there. I think that one is also a warp point, maybe. Half circle? Sure. Let's try this again. So, what is everyone's favorite game? Do you like the old school stuff? Do you like the 3D stuff? I'd say 3D as in like as if Mario 64 isn't, you know, old school at this point. I always like the memes that are like what you imagine video games were 20 years ago, and it's like a picture of an NES game, versus what you imagine what video games 20 years ago actually were, and it's like a picture of Wind Waker. It's like, oh shoot. Stupid squids. I know they're called Coopers, but they're squids. Let's be real here. Well, most of the enemies in this game have some resemblance of... Also, why are they allowed to go through this room? That seems like a feature of squids that does not exist in real life. I realize trying to bring logic into a Mario game is dangerous, but... Okay, you guys saw that, right? I clearly touched the blooper, and it did not count. Which, you know, I'm not complaining about, by any means. I'm just confused. Alright. Got another run and gun level here. The key to these levels is remembering your short hops. Okay. Not gonna complain, but sure. It actually is kind of easier as Small Mario, though, to do these levels. Right. Well, at least we got a checkpoint, I think. We're not in World 8 where checkpoints don't exist anymore. Well, at least we stopped at the block that has the mushroom. Kind of wish this was a one-up mushroom, though. In all honesty. My momentum in check here. Alright, that is World 6-3. Okay. Alright, this one I would recommend coming down to this last one and then making the jump. Can I just go through the pipe? Going through the pipe sounds so much easier. Alright, I'm just taking the hit. Oh, it's one of the puzzle castles. I always forget what's the puzzle. I think it's down. No, I think it. Oh, I think it's down. Maybe. Oh, I don't remember. It's either. I know the first part of it is down. You do need to go below the fire bar. I can't remember if it's middle, though. No, it must be top. It's not down, down. Whoa. Wait it! Whoa! Okay. Always forget about that fire bar there. I think it's down, unfortunately. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, as you can probably guess at this point, it is a puzzle castle. Gotta love when the fire bar just loads in like that. Right. Let's wait for this one to go up. And I slipped off the edge. Okay, I'm going to verify this one, just because I don't really want to take too much time with it. Okay. I now remember. We were pretty close. Obviously we were correct on the first one. On the first puzzle. Stop it, Hammer Brother. I don't want any of the hammers. Doesn't sound like having a bad nightmare. I mean, honestly, I kind of am, but... I know I'm playing it up a little. You do need to take the bottom route on both of these. Come on, go up. Great! Gotta love when the fire breath just shows up right where you're about to land. Okay, well, at least we know that we got the right path. I'm not quite sure how on a two-dimensional plane this really works, but all right. Like I understand how like a labyrinth would work, but I mean on a purely two-dimensional plane like this. I don't know what that's supposed to be. First, I thought it was like the top part of a face, or like a boo, maybe? Or the top, like, a quarter of it. Get off the screen. I don't remember exactly where the cutoff point is, like, for the puzzle. Because at some point, it will recognize that you hit a certain part of it. Alright. Focus up. We're gonna try and do this. No, 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 no! Don't know if that counted. Again, I don't Oh my lord. Mario. Pull over the block. Ah, it did count. That sucks. Yeah. It must count it. Like, did you... did you pass a certain point on these two things? And I guess it must have counted for that one. Alright. Are you serious? I am really curious what these symbols are. Or what they're used for in the game. Firebar. It's such a trollish firebar. I realize that's like half of this game. It's essentially just a ROM hack of the original. Just filled with more traps and stuff. I mean, the game was marketed as being for super players. Focus up. Not gonna lie, kind of was expecting to just undershoot the... Are you... They're so close, too. That's the worst part, is when you get really close to Bowser and you just screw it up somehow. Shoot. Hopefully that didn't count. Unfortunately, in these later castles, they tend to be a bit more stingy with mushrooms. Just gonna try and take it slow. I should have taken it slower. It normally doesn't start right there, right? Like, I'm not crazy with that. It seemed like it loaded in either at an early spot or it loaded in before I had gotten there and was already... What? Oh, game, you are being a pain in the butt. Alright. I would say this is the last one before we make a slave. Or before I use my save slot. Because, yeah, I did make one in between checking things. Just you know, be safe and all. Come on, go up. Okay. That is literally the second time that happened. Alright, we are reloading from here. So this is mainly so I don't lose all my lives on needless bullcrap like this. I would rather not have to redo the entire game because I died too many times in one castle. I did notice though that I had a star on my start screen. I kind of forgot about this, but at the end of the game, you are given a star for completing the game. Now, Mario 1 was a cartridge and didn't have a save slot. So I don't know why I did that. That was completely instinctual. It was just like I should have waited there. That was my own fault for not paying attention. But this game, since it was only released on the Famicom, actually had... Can I off-screen you? Thank you. This is so much easier. Since it had a save system because it was on the disc, I believe. don't know why I'm having so much trouble with that platform. It really shouldn't be that difficult. You off the screen. It's a good thing fire doesn't, and the potobos don't go all the way to the ceiling. Alright. That one go. I believe this game used the disc system that the Famicom had. There we go. Okay. This is such... Ooh, okay. I'm always really nervous running after him, because I feel like I always have a tough time reading his jump. Alright. And that was World 6. Alright. World 7. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time for World 7, and maybe World 8, we'll see. Thanks for watching.